G'day Internet. Today I'm going to show you how you can make a simple dashboard to be able to schedule all your workloads from WorkflowMAX and see which staff are assigned to each job the next 2 weeks just using the export tool for WorkflowMAX.
Life should be easy. Why should it not? When all you want is to be loved.
Okay, so this is the published dashboard that we've got. So it's just a simple link, and you can publish this on any internet browser that you want. So this can be public for everybody to know, or this can just be in your office. Essentially what I've done, and this is using the WorkflowMAX export tool, is I've created this secondary sheet here called Jobs This Fortnight. Basically what that is a query to select all these columns, all the information I want, and take from 2 weeks from now, so filter from anything 2 weeks from now through to Monday of this week, and then order in ascending by H, which H is just the start date. So if we go back to jobs, start date is H. So essentially what this query does, and we can, happy to give this query out to anybody, is select all these columns with all this data and filter out everything that is outside of the 2 weeks from Monday this week, and then order them in, from least to most, so the earliest day to the last day. So ordering in the 1st of November through to the 8th of November. And so this is dynamic. This will any new jobs that show up, this will bring up and add those jobs here. So we don't have to touch this anymore. And then essentially what I did was, if I move my giant header out of the way, is I just selected the columns that I wanted to. So some of them let's not grab that. I grabbed these columns and then I went to explore, and let's go, I wanted count how many people are assigned to each job. And then I copied that over to here, which is my job start dashboard. So I did a one where I counted how many jobs in a day. So I got that and that, I think it was. Yep. So this is counting how many jobs per day, and copied that over to here, just renamed a few different bits and pieces so it looked nice and made it understandable, because sometimes Google's naming of the graphs is not very practical. And then the second one, I wanted to see, the workload distribution amongst all the staff. So over here, I counted that many. We can just do that many and grab this graph here and then copied it over to this sheet, and then just changed some of the colors so it looked a bit nicer. And thirdly, I wanted to see when the job started in order and which staff were assigned to it. So don't worry about my staff being called calendar 3. That's just my demo account in WorkflowMAX. But all my jobs start, and this will be dynamic too, so this will update with any new jobs that start. And I just took that same query that we had on the other page and just removed a bunch of the columns that I didn't need. So all I'm seeing is the job ID column, staff list, and staff date. So that's job ID, staff list is down the other one, and staff date. And selecting this area, I did a conditional formatting and said if any of these cells show up with a date that is today, highlight them in yellow. So now I can see any of my jobs starting today. So I've got all these jobs starting today, which, this graph will tell me too. This is telling me going out, I've got one job starting every day, but today is exceptionally busy and I've got 5 jobs starting today. And we can see those here, and I can see which staff are assigned to each job, and we can be prepared. So that's a very simple way to create a dashboard, and that took 10-15 minutes for me. And all that is taking this raw data that we get from WorkflowMAX through the export tool, and manipulating that data so we see the metrics that we want to see, and then just creating some cool graphs out of it. And then from there, we can go and publish that. So you go publish on the web, and you go, yeah, I want to just publish job start dashboard, and it gives you a nice little link, and that link works everywhere. And there you go, here's my dashboard. And that will update, so as we get new jobs in, as the load distribution occurs between all my staff, I'll start seeing these jobs update. So this will update live as the data comes in. And I've got the export sheet syncing every 10 minutes. So it's pretty accurate. That's an easy way to create a dashboard, and I'm happy to give this out to anybody that wants one. So if you want this dashboard, just send me an email and I'll be happy to give it to you. And I might actually include it in the actual copy that you guys make. So if you buy this from our store, this will include this dashboard ready to go for you. Okay? All right. Thank you very much.
Love should be easy. Why should it not? When all you